we're about to just go ahead, get right into it. Because I want to do some star messages. Okay, we're going to get into the astros. And so I am excited to see what's going to come out. We're about to hit Scorpio season in like a week. So we still got a week left to balance things out. Okay, to make some decisions. Okay. All praise to the Most High Power. We are grateful. Ooh. Okay, so your reputation with the wisdom. So it's like, okay, so make some choices about who you are and what you represent. I even asked my son, I was like, so what's your place going to be in the Black Power movement? Like, what's your thing, you know? And just trying to get his wheels running. He's 17. Well, one of them, right? And, you know, just to get him thinking about, like, what type of leader do you want to be? Okay, so yes, and because with the wisdom energy here, okay, and it had fell on the floor separate, so it's giving wisdom has been chasing you, but you are much faster. Okay, so let's slow down and I heard smell the roses, but let's slow down and rethink, reorder, reconfigure. I just use re a lot of times, but Spirit is kind of telling me that the re is not it. Like, not so much of a go back energy, but like a, I want to say reassess. They want a different one. Let's see. Decide. Trying to think of any other word that doesn't start with re. It's not happening. Wisdom and your reputation. Be wise in your steps and your movements, but recreate yourself. Okay, gosh, I'm sorry, I just don't got it. Yeah, so anyways, we're about to head into that Scorpio season. Okay, so it says animal, but I read annual at first. Okay, and it made me double back, like, that card don't say that, but something about like this lady's face and how she's an older woman is kind of giving me like this energy of like tradition or something that happens yearly. Okay, so we are going into, you know, New Year's. People are gonna start talking about who they're gonna be. I'm a be. Okay, but this is telling me that it's time to really set a foundation based on what you know and your experiences, okay? Let certain things go and allow this transition to happen. Like, allow yourself to really change by letting go. You know how that is. Always easier said than done. Hey, welcome. Thank you for being here. Hola. Hola, how you doing? Yay! I was just talking about how I need to learn Spanish, and I was going to try to spit some Spanish, but I ain't got it. Okay? The lovers. Okay, so be yourself, okay? So really put your, I heard va boom on it. Like, really, I don't know why I don't have the words, but I can see it. It's like, just really be yourself, be authentic, be your childhood self, okay? And you're healing your childhood self just by giving that attention, okay? Give birth to a new you. Nurture yourself, take care of yourself. The better you take care of yourself, Black people, the better it is for everyone, for your kids, for your family, your friends, the community, okay? And that is where it's got to start. And I think that, yeah, it starts at home, but before that, it starts within, okay? If you're a mom, shout out to the Black mamas, okay? Make sure that you do for yourself. Take care of yourself. Make sure you're taking care of your health, because I just saw toes, so I'm just feeling like the details, like, you know how it can be as a mom. It's like, you could be sick and not know, you know? So make sure that you're like paying attention to your health and like the details. Are you drinking enough water? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you really stressed 6 days out of the week? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's address some of these things. So but with a doula energy, it's helping, coaching, and nurturing yourself to become the superstar version of you. So we're all like getting our gifts and our goals, and it's becoming more clear. And it's not based on fantasy, it's based on wisdom and experience. Okay, so you're really ready to be this person of you, but also remembering that it is coming from your childlike energy. So you get to be your best side. Your best self is when you're able to be in a childlike energy, feeling passionate. Okay, so whatever makes you be able to feel relaxed and giddy and hopeful, that's actually like important, and your perception has shifted. Okay, I feel like our community as a whole's perception has shifted from caring whatever other people think. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's how it is, you know, as the Black community as a whole. But isn't that exactly what we learned to help save our own selves as individuals? Is that you have to stop seeking validity. So now that Black people no longer are seeking validity from anyone else, our perception has shifted. Now we're the greatest people who ever lived, period. Okay? And we love it, and we're celebrating it while everybody else is just confused. Okay, dreams. Okay, and we need to keep it up. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Hey, hey. Greatest people who ever lived. All praises to the Most High Power. We are grateful. Yes. Okay. Forever. Put that in the air. Put that in the air. Okay. Yes. And yeah. And we need to start speaking in code. Before, this message is going to be the cards, me smiling and laughing. Okay, and giving you different facial expressions. Soon we won't be even using words, bitch. The sun, do that. Be that. You is that. You the sun, you the brightest thing ever. Okay? And it's a radiant, and other people need you is the energy that I'm getting. Like, if the sun ain't shining, okay, ooh, my eyes went straight to the word honor. And then right next to that is masculinity. And that's giving me that, like, it's real. Like, it's 3D. Solitude, expression, self-sufficiency. All praises to the Most High Power. Look, something that hurt my feelings today I saw in the news was that certain schools, like, I can't remember the state, was getting attacked for having a Black student program in their school curriculum, public school curriculum, to help Black students excel, right? So Trump attacked the school district and said, if you don't remove that program, you're going to lose funding. And they said it was like $15 million of federal funding, right? And, you know, it hurt my feelings because it's just like, why would you mess with a public school? And how can you have such zero understanding for the fact that Black people have special needs, because we have a different and separate energy, or not energy, but story. We've lived different types of lives than white children, than any other people, even immigrants. So why would you be offended that Black people have special things, considering we're a separate type group of people, you know? Oof. No. No. My dog was chewing on my purse. Thank you, Maddie. That warms my heart and raises my vibration. She says, I'm white and I love Black people. And she says, and my cousin is autistic. Thank you, Maddie. I really appreciate you for being here, Maddie and Olive. Okay? And all praise to the Most High Power, and blessings to you and your family so that you can have all the things you need. You're giving me an energy like you're young. And so I want you to have a bright future. Okay? I love all children. And so, okay, she says it's just Maddie. Okay, cool. So yes, had to give a blessing. I don't care. When it comes to these kids, And that's why I don't know what God's going to do. Okay? The cards flipped all around. So I'm going to clear my energy and start over. I feel like I was making a point, though. Oh, about the schools. So, yeah, it hurt my feelings that he's... Oh, now I remember my point. It hurt my feelings that, you know, he attacked the schools, right? And went on that rant. But by the time I got home, I had a different energy, and I remembered, like, this is why we need sovereignty and self-sufficiency, you know? Like, our children need what they need because they need what they need, and they need us to create it, right? And we just need to do it, and we need to pay for it. And I know everyone's like, I don't have any money. Yes, you do. We need to find it. We do have the money. We have the resources. We can do it, okay? So, I just feel like fuck them then. Like, you don't want to give us what's required for us to be healthy people. Fuck them. Fuck their money. Do it for self. That's like how you deal with a narcissist. Like my husband. Right? Let's take a man. You know, so narcissism, when you're in a narcissistic relationship, they'll try to... They want to have control over you, and they will try to gaslight you into doing what they want you to do. And what you have to do to deal with a narcissist is ignore them. Stop depending on them. So it's like when you live with a narcissist, it's terrible because it's like, oh my God, he makes the money. I don't have anywhere to live. I don't have any money, right? Then you're going to have to pull up your britches and do what needs to be done. Because the only other option is living with your abuser. You know, keep getting abused. America is going to keep abusing Black people. It's not going to change. Another point I wanted to make based on that news story was that that's reverse racism. Now they're trying to say that Black people saying Black power is discrimination against others. That's now reverse racism. You see how they did that? Oh, you see how they did that? Shit pissed me off, man. Because it's like, as soon as we're like, we can fly, we can fly, we can fly. Because we need that energy, you know? We need that energy to create and manifest. And here they go trying to, like, stomp the light out every second. So that's what's frustrating. But those are the types of things that we can pray against. You can pray against your enemy. You can pray and say, all praise to the Most High Power, we are grateful. Please, when the enemy makes a plan for me, destroy it. Challenge. How am I going to put this square peg into this hole? Right? But the good things about the challenge, the energy of the challenge, all praises, the energy of the challenge, I'm just going to read them instead of trying to, okay? Creates tension, stalls, sounds the alarm, motivates, that's what I really want to get to, pressures into, right? Frustrates, demands, struggles, reorients. That's like re-changing the direction, right? Hurts, works out, as in fitness, and reconciles, like as in solution. So we can raise our vibration on the challenge, right? It's like, they're coming down. They're saying that if you say Black power in school, you're racist. They say that now. Now they're doing that, right? It's going to piss you off so bad. Right? Oh my gosh. God's like, laugh so you don't cry. Laugh so you don't cry. Because I already cried about it. I cried on my way home about that. Okay? I was so mad. But these things, these emotions that come up, they are a challenge to help you grow. So even though it hurts, we know that it's all a part of the plan. Okay? So yeah, sounds the alarm. It's like, they turned around. I know who did it, the black people. We're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. But it's like, sounds the alarm. Now we're awake again. Because some of it, I was awoke before and had kind of been like, well, I'm just going to do this. If I could just make $1 million, then I can figure out something. And honestly, I wasn't necessarily in the mindset of I'm going to make $1 million and then go save black people. I wasn't necessarily in that mindset. I was more like, I'm going to get my money and do what the fuck I do with it. Shit. Okay. And I'm a nature girl anyways. I'm a spiritual girl anyways, right? But I wasn't necessarily like, and then I'm going to say a speech and I'm going to march and I'm going to build, I wasn't in that energy, But now it's like, if I could have another 50 years on this earth, I would, and I spent it all in an effort to liberate our people, it would be a life well spent to me. Okay? And I just have the desire to educate myself further, create, write books, plays, make sure we get it on film, make sure we have a transcript of the film in the event there is no electricity. We need our culture to remain. We are the most amazing people of our time. I know that there was other times and they were great too, right? But of our time, black people in America are the greatest. We are the coolest. We are the most innovative and the strongest, the most resilient. Okay? And that's not to say anything about anybody else, but we're under the most pressure and still we rise. Okay? So I just pulled half the full moon. Embracing high levels of motivation, boop, 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 and energy will bring feelings of empowerment and satisfaction. So yes, so the work that we're doing right now in creating and, whether it's your social media, but I think that we also need to push shit on wax, like ourwebsite.com, because so that we have what do you call that? Archives for our content so that it can be held on to, right? And something else came to mind, but I lost it. It's an auspicious time for new beginnings. It's an auspicious time for new beginnings. Ancestors is out. This is the card from my own birth father. Ancestors is out. That's that masculine energy I definitely feel coming through with that hair. An auspicious time though, like I just said about how we're the greatest people of the earth right now. No cap. It's an auspicious time. What we're going to experience right now, this shift, okay, is it's like stars aligned. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's cool about us as Black Americans, foundational Black Americans, is that we, how we'll be like, oh, it's tribes, right? But the thing is, we're actually a mixed people. You know what I'm saying? And if we want to just speak indigenous to America, that's tribe on tribe on tribe on tribe on tribe on tribe. Okay? Okay? I just thought of another point. Not to mention that we are mixed with other countries, okay? All of us have different heritages, right? So it's like, it's just, that's some good blood is what I was going to try to say. And also something about O blood and the fact that Americans in general have the most O blood on the earth. I think that has something to say about this land, American land. that majority of O blood, which is the universal blood, is on America, you know? And you would think that, I don't know. I don't know what you would think. That's just something I learned. Sorry, guys. My mouth is dry as F. Let me grab my Stanley. And we got some Carmex. It was right there in the line of duty. Somebody, some Ku Klux Klan member said, what do you say? What the fuck he said? But to further prove my point, boss came out here. So we really just need to boss up on our shit. We really just need to take ourselves seriously. So now that we know that, bam. So like, if you found out that you were the greatest people of our time, right? If you were to find that out today, what would you do? Like, wouldn't you want to like take really good care of your body and like preserve yourself and like study yourself? You'd be like, greatest people of all time. Oh, not of all time, but of our time. Okay, greatest people of our time. Well, let me write a memoir. Let me write a biography about the greatest people of our time. You know what I'm saying? And you'd want to go talk to your grandma because she is also the greatest people of our time. And you'd want to like see these people's names and write them down and say them and say, hey, thank you for making me the greatest people of all time. Okay? So we should be excited about who we are, is what I'm trying to say. I'm excited about saying that and take ourselves serious with this Capricorn energy coming through. Okay? Serious, authoritative, ambitious, realistic, structured, traditional, wise, enduring, accomplished, badass, majestic, competent, prepared, down to earth, corporate, reserved, rigid, disciplined. Okay? Those are the energies. And that is the gift of the empath, by the way. As you see me go through those energies like that, you can just shift energy. So if you know, the empath, man, it be the hardest. It's hard being an empath. Because you feel... But once you understand energy and how it works, it's a fucking superpower. Because then you can shape shift. Okay? You can become whatever you want to. You can embody. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so I pulled the edge and intimacy. So you need to be honest with who you are and where you want to be. This is it's about to repeat itself. Okay, so we're going to switch decks. Be honest with who you are and become it and just blast off like once in a lifetime. Age of Aquarius, revolution, truth be told, all the way. That's what this energy is. Okay? Age of Aquarius. Yeah, we're going to switch up because I was like, I'm not supposed to use this again. And they just gave me the same energy again. Let's see what the Aquarius it says. The time is right for celebrating life. Make the most of parties, gatherings, and other social opportunities. And since we're staying in the house, and that gathering would be fucking dangerous for our people at this time, we can celebrate online and from the comforts of our homes. I heard something. I heard empowerment. Money, money, money. Money. need to dance and be super excited because, ooh, it's about to go down. We can sure believe that. We got next. Hey, we got next. Hey, okay. I hope that worked. I hope that was good for you guys, because yeah. Period. And you know what? And Spirit had me do all that because I was gonna say something negative that was kind of scary. And now I forgot exactly what it was. Because something did come to me, and but Spirit said, don't worry about it. Stay here, stay up, stay high, stay, everything's working out, everything's happening, everything's good. I'm protected, I'm safe. We, the chosen ones, yeah. And we have to stay in that energy, you know, and we don't have to all agree on doctrine. Because one thing's for sure is we all got the same family members, okay? So we can just, okay, brother, sister, you know? And I will say, like, you know how we are with Black people? Like, if you got a good heart, you got a good heart. And we gonna know. If your vibe is good, your vibe is good. And we're gonna know. Shit. We wish we could be rigid like y'all and say, F you. Kill anybody who come over here looking like a nigger. Kill anybody like, I shouldn't say that on YouTube. I'm gonna get cut off. But that's how white people talk to Black people. And that's how y'all think of us. That's what I'm saying. We wish we had that energy. We don't even fucking have it in us. You too nice to us. We're like, come on. Let me show you where I live. Like, nigga, no! So we got to do better, okay? But I also feel like that's what makes us great. And that's what makes us good candidates for to be the rulers of the world. Okay? So the 3 cards that flew in my hand said, trust your intuition, visualize, affirm, and manifest, and speak your truth. Okay? All right? Wait, I dropped that. Return to nature. Move through fear. Yep. Move through fear. Last one. They gave us 2. Okay. Okay, so these cards are in the reverse. That's why I'm like frowny. Let me take a sip. Because we have raise your vibe and new love. They both kind of came in the reverse. I don't always take cards in the reverse, but sometimes they give me a weird feeling like I should. So now that I'm looking at them in the upright, it looks more pretty this way. New love. So raise your vibe. So yeah. So there may be, okay, so I think that's why they came in the reverse, is that for the community as a whole, there's definitely certain blockages still there and things that we have to work through. Okay, so each new experience that we have with another person, whether it be romantic, familiar, or like friendship, right? Business, okay? Each new relationship, you know, it's a learning experience. Some people could be a whole soulmate, you know, soulmate friends, or it could be like karmic soulmate. Like, yes, like I have vengeance from you from another lifetime, bitch. Okay, really be happening out here. So in each relationship you have, just raise your vibration. That's all you can do. And bye, baby. Raise your vibration so that 333 on the clock, by the way. In your new relationships, because it could definitely, like, I gave you all the bad things and the fears, right? Because we was talking blockages and you know, like, notice how I went for the fear first instead of being like new love. Ooh, high vibrational new love. Yes, we're raising the vibration of the Black community. Black love is back. Like, I could have been like that, right? And just doing all that made me feel good, right? But instead I said, well, this can never happen because, you know? So we have to work those issues out and take things step by step. And also take personal responsibility of like, am I even ready for friends? Am I even ready for a relationship? I was just getting to know God. Like, why would I want to talk to somebody on the phone all day, you know? So taking responsibility for what we want, but it's out here. It's definitely going to be a theme. Getting to know each other. Okay? Getting to know each other, connecting, and as high, like a spirit wants me to say, as God's spirit wanted me to say that. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So it's not even like, oh, person. It's like we are all like gifted and purposeful, especially if you're here. Okay? So it's like getting to know each other. It came in the reverse. So let's work on how we can change that energy around by being excited and happy and open. Okay? So yeah. I think we're going to switch it up after this. Yes! Period. Yes, we're going to switch it up. Yes, what I just had said. Yes to this whole message. This ain't really the deck. Oh. We'll try this one. Because this is Magical Self-Care Tarot. This is what this is. So let's just see. I don't really use this one a lot. So, but I can't. You see, I opened that drawer a couple of times. Magical Self-Care Tarot. All praises to the Most High Power. We are grateful. Seeker of Pentacles. I know that's right. And Four of Pentacles. Okay. So we try to get that stability foundation. I didn't ask nothing. But I guess this is just... I wish I had a tissue. Connection. Okay. Seeker of Pentacles. Security upside down. Connection. Okay, so what is... There's something connected to your pentacles being upside down. Okay. Something is holding your security down. Grief. See, I was going to say something different. I was going to say something like spilling your cups, right? Or like almost like overspending or ends not meeting. Something like that. And then but the word on the cup is grief. So, you know, your money be fucked up when your root chakra is fucked up. You know, and that's definitely an issue that we have in our community is root chakra issues because of our generational trauma. Oh, but I feel like this is energy like we can heal each other with our thoughts. Some sort of universal love here. Universal source energy. I feel like this is also the divine pouring onto us. And we will have something, we will have something to celebrate With this square here, it's giving me stability. 4 walls, like a house. And with celebrate, it's like, that means we accomplished. If we put our heads together, we can build something of our own that we celebrate. So, in a nutshell, I'm like, look, we gonna have to go off, run, fight, jump. And with apprentice energy, it's like unskilled, under, like, or at a disadvantage. Let's just say it like that, okay? Because I'm thinking, like, without the proper artillery or whatever, you know? It's like at a disadvantage type energy, right? This is the world's most hated. Put that on there. Yeah. World's most hated. Yeah. Forced to fight, bro. And that's what they try to do in the media and all their tactics that they're using. And I mean, like, if you can't tell that this is a fucking fucking production, you just don't know America like that. Okay, you just ain't been paying attention, or you're very young. Okay, but they're gonna force it. They're gonna force it. But ding, 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 ding. Love always wins. What I had it said. Love conquers all. Love is the highest vibration. Okay, all this hate they doing, all this shit they doing, all this crap, you know, love is the greatest force of all. And if we can keep our vibration high, not no if, it's already written. Okay, that love will win. It's time to go. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really enjoyed this message, and I'll be back soon.